Simple interest. Simple interest is the interest calculated on the original amount of money that is invested or borrowed for the entire period. The three items that must be considered when calculating interest are the principal, rate of interest, and the time of the investment or loan. The amount of money invested or borrowed is called the principal. The rate of interest is the percentage of the principal that is written as interest. The rate of interest is usually given as a percentage. Time refers to the period of time in years that principal is invested or borrowed. And lastly, the simple interest is based on the original principal for the entire period of loan or investment. Formula for simple interest. S equal to P plus I, or S equal to bracket I plus RT bracket. And I equal PRT. I equal simple interest of RM, and P equal of principal RM, and the R is equal rate of simple interest by percentage, and the T equal period of investment.
Simple interest. Soleha planned to invest some money for herself. She invests Rn 10,000 for 3 years in a bank at a simple interest rate of 4.5% per annum. A. State the value of P, S, I, R, or T based on the information given. So the answer is P, RM 10,000, R 4.5%, and T 3 years. And we move to the B. Find the amount of interest. So the formula is I equal PRT. So write down 10,000 bracket 3 bracket 0.045. And then the answer we got RM 1350. C. Find the accumulated amount at the end of 3 years. So the formula we should use is S equal P bracket 1 plus RT. So P is 10,000 bracket 1 plus bracket 3 bracket 0.045. And then the answer we got RM 11,350. The conclusion for the question A, need to do a list first, state the value. Next, answer for the question B. The amount of interest by Soleha is RM 1,350. And the last answer for question C, the accumulated amount at the end of 3 years is RM 11,350.
Introduction of trade discount. Retailers buy their merchandise from manufacturers and wholesalers who in turn sell the merchandise to consumers at a profit. The manufacturers or wholesalers will issue the catalogs describing the products sold by them. These catalogs also include the list prices of the products. Retailers usually will be granted trade discounts in which they pay for the goods at prices lower than the list prices. Discounts are frequently given for large quantities of an item purchased or as incentives to sell obsolete merchandise. The amount of discount that retailers receive of the list price is called the trade discount amount. Formula for trade discount. Trade discount amount, or D, equals to list price plus trade discount rate, or D equals to L multiply D. Also, net price and P equals to list price minus trade discount amount, or NP equals to L minus in bracket L multiply D, or NP equals to L minus in bracket 1 minus D.
Case study to trade discount.
The list price of the cabinet is Rm2000. Chain trade discount of 5% and 7% is given. Question A. State the value of LP, NP, D, D1 and D2 where applicable based on the information given. B. Calculate the net price of the item. And C. Calculate the amount of discount. So, the answer for question A, we get LP equal Rm2000, D1 equal 5%, and D2 7%. For answer question B, the formula for net price is L bracket 1 minus D1 bracket 1 minus D2. So, we get 2000 bracket 1 minus 0.05 bracket 1 minus 0.07. The bracket means you need to multiply it. And for D1 and 2, you need to change from percent to demical. It means 5 divide 100 equals 0.05 and 7 divide 100 can get 0.07. So, the answer for net price is Rm 1767. Lastly, to get the amount of discount, LP minus NP. So, we get Rm2000 minus Rm 1767 equal Rm 233. The conclusion answer for the question A need to do a list first state the value. Then, answer for the question B, the net price of the cabinet is Rm 1767. And the answer for question C, the amount of discount is Rm 233. So that's all from us. Bye.